So welcome back to the campaign. For anyone new, I play games for the storytelling and challenge, which generally means taking my time, trying to stay thematic, and avoiding exploits. If you prefer min-maxing or speeding through content, then my stuff may not be for you, although you're welcome to join us for a while to find out. In Age of Wonders 4, that means setting up thematic campaigns, fighting every battle manually, and using the highest difficulty settings. For this campaign, we're playing as Skitter King Ratscuttle Pontificus and his evil, insidious infestation of ratmen as they invade a world filled with goody two-shoes factions who all oppose us. I wanted a challenge, and with literally everything in this world opposing us, boy have we found one. So, negotiations succeeded. Okay, so that's right, we got ourselves a vassal, which is good news. Okay, so really quick reassessment of the strategic situation. We have Korheim here now as our only vassal. We have a silver infestation here to the east that we want to take care of sooner probably rather than later. We have another one down here that is a bronze infestation, much lower priority. They could annoy us, but they might. I'm not exactly sure how the infestations affect the free cities. Do they attack each other? Don't really know, but in any case, it seems like they'll probably be more of a hassle for Bridgedale than they will be for us. And in any case, if they start sending invading armies towards us, I think that we can handle a bronze infestation invasion force fairly handily. So immediate objective, we want to take care of this quest battle. This should be pretty easy. There's only 5 of these Gore-Tusk piglets here, so should be a bit of a pushover. We still have another infestation up here, which we haven't even laid eyes on, unless it's all part of this one right here, which is hard for me to believe that a bronze infestation could have expanded all the way down to here. So I think there's another one here. So we're going to have to take care of that as well. Right now, almost all of our military is in this general area. We do have a bird down here. What is this? A carrion bird who's just doing a little bit of reconnaissance for us down there. But we're trying to keep our armies sort of consolidated because there's too many enemies. If we spread out and try to take them all on, we'll end up being at disadvantage to each one individually, so we're just going to have to knock them out one at a time. So slowly and methodically, we will make some progress here, and the insidious infestation of Ratscuttle Pontificus will make some headway at last. Okay, we have a world tree down here, which is a gold ancient wonder. That would be really nice to have, but I don't think we're anywhere close to being able to take on a gold ancient wonder. So I'm actually eyeing this one right here. This is a silver ancient wonder, Pantheon Shrine. I'm thinking this would actually be a really good place to get a second city up. It's a little bit distant, but quite frankly, everything close to us is really too close to, I mean, we could drop something down here where this lost Queen's Crypt is, but honestly, by the time we start expanding our borders, Bridgedale will have most of this, probably most of these remaining provinces gobbled up. So that's no good. So we're really looking over here, which really means after we knock out this quest battle, we're going to want to take care of the Great Bird Nest. And the nice thing is if we can get an outpost up, start to convert it over to a city, we'll have our forces inside those borders. It is definitely going to be a prized military target for a Hambinger whenever he declares war on us, which we don't know when that'll be, but we know it's going to come one of these days. Really the only risk, I think, is that we're going to be leaving Magnaford fairly undefended. Now, it does have city defenses of 50, and we do have Korheim here, which is going to block most things coming from the eastern front, which really just means we have this right now, as far as we know, to worry about. Now, we could have some AI factions that start to attack us from the water, and we're pretty much coastal there, so we're pretty vulnerable to that. But in the short term, I think it's worth the risk. So enough said about all that. We do have a damaged unit here. We cannot... I don't think we can reach... Actually, we could. We could go ahead and reach this. Do I want to? If I did this, it would bring in... I'm going to do it next turn because that way we'll have the War Shaman here included in the battle, and we might even be able to get our carrion bird back up if we choose to. So let's go ahead and see how this end turn goes. Again, we just have to keep hoping that Hambinger does not declare war on us just yet. And he did not. Wonder where Korheim is going with those two armies. Is he going to go take out that infestation? Boy, that would be convenient. I mean, I like taking out infestations because they're a good source of experience and a little bit of money, but enough is enough. I mean, we have so many of them. Okay, let's go ahead and get our bright blades on our melee units. New Empire development skill available. What is this? This is farms grant +5 food. Boy, that's really nice. Now we only have, how many farms do we have here? We have 2 farms, so that's an extra +10 food. That would be quite nice, quite frankly. I think that is probably something that we want to do. Do we need the bathhouse yet? Pretty much, yes. But we need the blacksmith even more, I think. Let's get the ones that are only a couple of turns and then do the bathhouse. So we are now set for the next 10 turns, approximately, in Magniford. We have a Houndmaster on the way, but he's a couple turns away. Let's go ahead and get our forces attacking here. Don't really see any reason not to right now, so let's go ahead and do that. We're going to obviously keep the warriors out of harm's way. Let's go ahead and manual combat this. Yes, I know there are probably a lot of people who would just auto-resolve this. I don't remember if I've mentioned it earlier in this series or not, but I know I've talked about it in the Warhammer series. I get bored with games when I auto-resolve battles too much. The battles tend to be my favorite part of games like this. So I just don't like to get into habit of auto-resolving. Okay, let's go ahead and summon. Let's see what we get this time. Got ourselves a unicorn. We'll pretend that's an evil unicorn. And he does get a nice charge strike. I don't see any reason to not go ahead and use that. He's going to be vulnerable, but obviously we're fine with that. I kind of want all of his units attacking us there. So I think that even means we could probably... Wow, can he reach us? No, not by a long shot. So let's go ahead and get up to this point. We're going to keep those wounded warriors back, as well as these. But these guys, can they reach? Yes, they can reach there. So let's go ahead and get them here. Just let me double check. Okay, that's good. Yeah, so for me, the fun of this game is largely a matter of getting our armies built up nice and strong, and including all of the enchantments that we're casting on our units. I'm going to go ahead and, I don't think there's anything I can do this turn. I'm going to end the turn. Get our magical enchantments on our units, get our racial upgrades on our units, and then fighting the battles. It's just that, that's really where the fun of the game is, I think. Okay, so he's going to take out our unicorns, but that's fine. Let's kind of what they were there for. Plus, they're now all in a nice consolidated area here where I think I can drop a bomb on them. I can hit 4 of the 5 units. Let's go ahead and... I'm not even going to bother to... Well, I'll overchannel because it doesn't cost anything to do so, but I don't think we're going to even use any magic in this. We shouldn't need to. Okay, pretty good there. And 65%. Let's go ahead. And weaken his defenses a little bit. Sunder his defenses. We'll get him up here. And we'll get him safely behind. Now, what are we looking at? Okay. He will kill them. Very nice. Can you reach with... Yes, you can. You can hit 3 units that way, 3 units that way. Let's go ahead and hit those 3. Plus they're blinded. Very nice. Okay, you cannot reach, can you? You can, however. So let's go ahead and get you up here killing him. Let's go ahead and get you guys up to here. Can we get our Sunders up close? We can. How far can... Oh, he's already gone, of course. 90% probably makes just a heck of a lot more sense for us to... No, because I don't think he can get any further. Okay, we'll have him go ahead and kill this unit. Let's have him go ahead and throw and hopefully kill that unit. The only thing that would have stopped it is a fumble. And now you go ahead and move to here and throw, and you should kill him, and then I think that'll do it. Okay. Pretty quick and easy. And we get our quest reward. Okay, so our relations with Korheim goes up, which is very good. I do like that. This will help us get him to the higher tiers of vassalization. Then plus we can get some extra food. We can get some extra money. We can get a fury. I tell you what, or we could get some Imperium. I'm pretty tempted to take the fury. Normally I wouldn't do this, but we need all the military units we can get, and I wouldn't mind some extra growth in our capital, but we already have the unhappiness to worry about. So a little bit too much growth might really not help us much at all. So, okay, nobody took any damage. I think we can heal. Yes, we can heal up more being inside Korheim's borders, which is good. Let's go ahead and get him in there as well for the little bit of extra healing. Magniford, okay, we got... Okay, so this is where our new unit appeared. It's actually faster for him to head east before coming down to join our forces. So here's a question. Do we want to build some roads? I think, if I can choose the right one here, 125 Imperium. Maybe we ought to hold off on building roads until we actually know where our city is going to go. That's probably for the best. So if you were going to come down here and join him, the fastest way is actually straight through, straight east through the forest there. It's interesting. Okay, I forgot to bring him up, but that's okay because we're going to use him to grab the extra hammers there anyway. Let's find out. Is he invading yet? He's just patrolling, so we're safe. Let's find out what this is. Okay, that's just a handbinger. Let's try getting a little closer. That's just more handbinger. Let's go ahead and hit this watchtower. Okay. I may even park on the watchtower. I haven't decided. Well, I will this turn anyway because he's out of movement. Okay, and then this fella. I don't see a watchtower down here. I do, however, see that we're at the... I didn't realize how close we were to the bottom of the map. Okay, good to know. Good to know. This is going to be Handbinger's second city here somewhere. Let's see if we can find it. Interesting. I thought I'd be able to find it. I guess not. Okay, well, we'll go into the water next turn. That will definitely discover it at that point, I think. And let's just double check then our city here. Every once in a while I like to zoom in close and just look at just admire the graphics. I mean, it's not what you would ordinarily think of as amazing graphics in this game, but I think zoomed up nice and close like this, it's really quite stunning. I like the art style that they went with. Okay, so we cannot annex a new province. We won't be able to for 8 turns. We are only 1 turn away now from the Houndmaster. This is because of the hammers that we picked up. I guess. That doesn't make sense, though, because the hammers are for the building. Well, all right, not going to waste any amount of time trying to think that one through. Let's go ahead and end our turn again and see what happens. I think we're safe. It's really to our advantage the longer that we go without discovering the other good AI factions. The longer it is before they all declare war on us because of the map feature that we have. I forget exactly what it's called, but basically they despise evil factions, which is clear from the amount of times we get insulted here, including this turn. Okay, so we have a pact of cooperation with Bridgedale. That's good. We appear to be the only ones that are improving relations with them. If we can get these guys vassalized along with those guys, that's really good. Negotiations succeeded. Oh no, this is the insult. I mean, he's only at negative 690. What is he waiting for? War justification balance. If he keeps insulting us, we'll end up being able to declare war on him without penalty. Magdeburg produce a blacksmith. Working on the obelisk now, or the obelisk. Yet another word I tend to mispronounce a lot. Let's go ahead and... How many warriors do we have compared to ranged units? Let me just double check our army composition here. We got 1, 2, 3 warriors here. 1, 2, 3 more warriors there. I like to get 3 melee and 3 ranged in each army. That's what we have there. It's what we have there. This is a ranged, I think, and this is a ranged. Although he's a ranged that comes with his own melee. I think we're going to do another Houndmaster. Having the ability to summon the dog is very useful, and warriors are decreasingly valuable right now in the stage of the game as we're entering more closer to mid-game. Our tier 1 units are just going to become cannon fodder for the most part. Okay, let's go ahead and I want to get I want to get moving eastward. I'm going to leave this warrior in our vassal's territory so that he can heal a little bit more. Just leave him right there. You guys, you're fully healed. Okay, so that's good. Let's just go ahead and move you forward. Is he invading yet? He is invading. Okay, so we actually need to be a little bit careful here. If he wants to come out and attack us, we will have all 3 stacks involved. Ooh. Tell you what, let's get him here. Oops, no, we don't want to declare war, that's for sure. Let's move him there. Can we get him up there as well? We can. Okay, that's good. So we're now consolidated into 3 stacks, all mutually reinforcing. That's what we want. And now you, let me move the scout first. Get him into the water here. Okay, this is a concern, this Pirate Cove. I don't know if that's in the water, and if so, could it kill our scout? Maybe. I thought we were going to find another one of Hambinger's cities over here. There's got to be one. Keep looking for it, I suppose. Could it be underground? It is underground. How about that? I didn't know that you could build underground, but then expand your provinces, your annex provinces above ground. I wonder if it was always that way and I didn't know. That's interesting. That means we could do the same sort of thing here. We'll have to explore the underground over here and find out whether there's any value to doing that. All right, well, I learn something new every day. Well, in that case, let's go ahead and start getting, if he can escape from the infestation, we'll start moving our carrion bird up here to reinforce these armies up here. Let's get you headed down here, headed this way as well. And Magna Fort, we are building the obelisk, we are building training the Houndmaster. Quick glance here at the sort of the strategic level. I guess the other 3 AI civs are all going to be up there. That means even though they're the strongest and we're the weakest, if we can knock out Hambinger, we got this entire southern portion of the continents for ourselves. That's thinking long term there, but that's the goal. It's a good place for the Insidious infestation to make its first conquest. Okay, I think I'm going to zoom out a little bit for. No, I can't end the turn from here, can I? I have to zoom in. I'm kind of getting to the point where there's too many things to look at over an end turn. I almost wish you could slow down the end turn. All right, well, let's go ahead then and end our turn and see what happens. Aha, there's an outpost down there. I guess he just built that. Or did I somehow not notice it? Pretty sure I would have noticed it. Okay, what do we have here? An infestation? Yeah, it's the one to our north. Okay, we're going to have to deal with that sooner rather than later. Treaty has expired. That's Korheim. That's because we got a new, presumably we're at a new... Are we at a new stage of, trying to remember, yeah, vassalage here? No? We're bonded vassalage in 2 turns. I wonder why the treaty ended. Okay, what do we have here? We got, when you win in battle, 25% chance of gaining a tier 1 or 2 unit that can be produced in a city. That's I think that's not only quite useful, but it's also quite thematic, I think. And then this is summon a bandit army. That's less useful and less thematic. I like the advanced sensing, but I don't think it's a priority right now. And as mentioned, I also like both of these, but it doesn't really behoove us to grow Magniford any faster than we already are until we get the morale up. So the happiness up. So let's go ahead and pick this one for now. We have enough Imperium to feel comfortable about spending some. Let's go ahead and select our new research here. I don't actually love any of these. We're only getting 16 per turn. Need to improve that. I think Healing Roots is going to be the most useful here, so let's go with that. And what are we doing here? What did Korheim do with his units that he moved up that way? I sort of lost track of them. All right, well, let's get everybody moving up to take on this great bird nest. Now you move close enough so that we can actually see what he's got. Okay. We don't want to attack the two of them together, but if those are his only two armies, and it does look like it is, we want them to attack us in a place where this nest will not reinforce. So 1, 2, 3. That's the limit of their reinforcement range. So we want to move into there. We want to move Ratscuttle here. And we want to move our 2-stack up to here. Okay, this is a strong army that we've got here. The hope is that he will attack us. That does give us a pretty good advantage in strength if he does. Rainbow Clover acquired, okay. Unlocks infusions in the item forge. I haven't messed around with the item forge since that was introduced either. So that'll be something worth taking a longer look at. We also have some a production stash here that would be nice to grab when we get the opportunity to. And okay, we're going to risk moving down a little bit closer. Okay, so that, yes, that Pirate Cove is in the water and it is ready to invade, so we need to get back out of the water. I think we could maybe go in this direction, but I mean, if we stay in the water, there's nowhere that we can go where he can't get us. So never mind that. Okay, is there any value in continuing to reconnoiter down here? There probably is. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so that's the extent. We might as well swing him around to the west here and see what we can see. Okay, you're fine where you are. You, I believe, are fine where you are. And you, yes, you can still move. Very good. Well, let's do that. There's a defending army on that, so there's no point moving to that. We'll just start going up this way, I suppose. Okay, how we doing here? Let's see if we can buy another turn or two before the invading army comes down. Let's hope, anyway, because we don't have any forces over there. But when we start winning battles, we'll start getting units here, and we'll use that as a nice little defensive force to fight back any invasions, hopefully. All right, let's cross our fingers and see what happens here. We want him to attack us. If he doesn't attack us, then it's way more dangerous for us to attack him because they can mutually reinforce there. Is he coming? He is? Okay, good. Finally, we're going to get a little bit more of a bigger battle into this episode. All right, so we go first now. I obviously have some concerns about his horned god. I don't remember them being one of the more dangerous tier 5 units, but obviously they're still dangerous. The Phoenix, if at all possible, we would like to kill him last so that he doesn't, whatever it's called, he doesn't rise like the Phoenix. So let's go ahead and just work on, how far can this unicorn get? Okay, let's work on consolidating our forces here. These dogs are a little bit on the expendable side, but not overly. I don't want to waste them. Let's go ahead and maybe move these guys. Yeah, let's go ahead and get him up to here for now. Unicorn still can't reach. The Phoenix still can't reach. The Phoenix has a range of 0 on that. Okay, that's good. All right, I think we can even move him one further. Let's get everybody up a little bit more. I guess it's safe to go up that far. And let's go ahead and get him around like this. We obviously want to use this as a choke point. Okay, now Ratscuttle. Let's go ahead and summon right here. Okay, this time we have the Nightmare. I definitely like the Nightmare better than the Unicorn. Getting just a little bit of stutter on the frame rate. I wonder if it's my setup. I guess it would have to be, because I'm assuming this is not happening online. Okay, I don't think it's because of my graphics settings. I don't know if maybe it's because I've got recording software going, and normally that's not a problem, but it always could be. Okay, let's go ahead and leave it at that, I think, for now. And doesn't look like I have missed anything. Okay, let's see what they do. How far forward are they going to come? Okay, so they're coming close enough, I think, for us to be able to do some damage to them this turn. That's good. Okay, he can only reach here. Well, you know what? Might be worth getting him. Can he does cancel retaliation, which seems like that would be worth doing. Let's go ahead and do that. He is our most expendable unit. Okay, that was possibly dumb. I just realized I should have taken a look at maybe casting the Fury of the Horde spell first. Let's go ahead and find Ratscuttle here. Let's over channel. Let's go ahead and let's see really quickly. Does he have units that are have fire weakness? That unit does right there. Obviously, the Phoenix is not going to. Yes, the Horned God does as well, and so does. Okay, I'm probably not going to use the Fury of the Horde. I'm probably going to cast the Blaze of the Horde twice. Okay, let's go ahead and get you up to here, I suppose. What are my odds of stunning? 90%, pretty good, but it may not even be necessary to. You... Oops. Yeah, see, I should have done this before. I'll almost kill the Hound if I were to cast that now. Okay, that was a miscalculation on my part, but it happens. What about you? Can you cast the lightning? Will the lightning evocation reach? It will not. Okay, will it reach him? Nope. All right, well, then we're going to have him race forward. He's one of our fastest units, so we'll go ahead and have him race around the flank here. The Nightmare, you go ahead and... You know what, I just realized if I hadn't moved Ratscuttle first, my Nightmare probably would have been able to reach. Oh well. From here, 35%. From there, 35%. From here, 100%. This is worth doing. Let's go ahead and hit the unicorns there. Sunder their defense. You, from here, 75%. We'll take it. Blight weakness. I did not realize that. Okay, that's good. All right, let's go ahead and clog the rest of this choke point here. I think we are going to have just everybody push forward as far as they can. 100%. Can this guy go underground? Stormscale Serpent. No, I don't think he can. No. Or jump. Okay. Let's go ahead and work on taking down this guy, I suppose. If you get to here, you're still at 85%. We'll do that. You can get to here. Lightning resistance, lightning resistance. Okay, it looks like the best bet is that Phoenix. Okay, not really a whole lot for this warrior to do. I think in anticipation of them hopefully killing that hound, we'll get these warriors up to take his place. We'll have to just swing these warriors around the flank. They might not ever even get into combat position. You, if we move you to here, you're 95% on that Phoenix. We'll take that. you, let's get you moving around this way. You from here, you're 100% on him. You, if we move you to here, you're 100% on multiple targets here. Let's go ahead and have you hit the... Well, how much damage can we do here? I don't think we need to hit the floral stinger, so let's go ahead and hit the Phoenix. Okay, now, can we kill him? Not quite. Interesting. Well, we're going to have to try. Let me guess, he's got 1 point left? He's got 1 point left, okay. Well, there is always the possibility of using a Blaze of the Horde on him, but I'm not going to, because he doesn't dare move away. He'll get killed with an opportunity attack, and if he attacks us, he will do a little bit of damage, but we'll retaliate, and that will finish him off. So, now what we have are the Blaze of the Horde casts. So let's go ahead and... Might as well hit the guy who's got the fire weakness. And we will hit him twice. And so now he's in pretty bad shape. So who? Okay, there's not really anything else to do. All right, I think that's all we're going to be able to do this turn. Oh, yes, I should have thought about how he would do that. I did not realize the unicorns could do that. That's a little bit unfortunate. Now, what's the Horned God going to do? He's going to kill my... Killed my... Fury there. Was that a Fury, or was that the Houndmaster? Okay. All right. It was a Fury. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate, but it happens. Okay, let's go ahead now and get... Obviously, we want to have this warrior finish him off. Ratscuttle, can you now reach... Okay, so I could cast the fire here on those two units. I could cast the lightning, and that will hit 3 units, I believe. Can't actually see because of... Yeah, we're going to do the lightning to hit 3 different units, including killing the floral stinger there, who actually ended up not doing anything last turn. Let's go ahead and move our Nightmare to where he can hit either one of them. Let's go ahead and have... Ooh, that's not... Oh, yeah, actually, yeah, let's hit the Phoenix. Not great odds to hit the others, but hitting that Phoenix is good. We could invigorate all of these guys. I think that's probably worth doing. They all gain a regeneration on top of the heal, so that's good. All right, let's go ahead now and look at this. Our defender is going to be able to kill the unicorn by himself. So the Unicorn did take out our Fury. Well, the Unicorn combined with 3 other units took out our Fury, but exposed himself pretty badly in the process. Okay, we'll move you to here. Let's go ahead and shoot the Phoenix. I don't want to kill the Phoenix this turn unless by some chance I'm able to also kill the everything else, and I'm pretty sure we're not going to be able to do that. Okay, which one do I want to hit? I think we want to hit... I think we want to kill this Serpent. I think there's value in that. I wonder what our chances of stunning the Phoenix are. And I wonder what our chances of 28% to stun, 59 to stun the what's he called again? He's called a Horned God, which is obviously not something we're going to do. 58 to stun the Phoenix, which I also don't like those odds. I'm really picky about the odds. Now he's got lightning resistance, which is unfortunate. So does he. We're at 100%. Yeah, no, we're at what percent? 100% on the Phoenix. Let's do that. Again, won't be killing him. Maybe we should kill him because it'll take a turn for him to come back, and we can kill him if we think we'll kill everything else by the end of next turn. And let's see here. Guess there's nothing better to do other than swing him around. Okay, the Warhound, can you finish him off? You cannot. Okay, you can, however, statically charge, so he'll take a little bit of damage, but that's okay. Took 8 points of damage. Now you can run around to here. Charge strike him. And you can get in a couple of hits on him. And so at this point, let's go ahead and... Well, wait a minute, probably should have done the Sundering first. Okay, let's go ahead and finish off the Phoenix. I do believe he won't come back until the end of next turn. And we should have that Horned God killed by then. Can we cast... Well, let's go ahead and do it. We're going to not kill him, but the weaker he gets, the better. I'm not sure what he's going to do to us being surrounded by our units. Let's find out. Hopefully nothing too terrifying. Wow, he did quite a lot of damage there. A lot more than I was expecting, and the Phoenix did come back to life. That's really unfortunate. Okay, I thought it was going to take another turn for that Phoenix to come back to life. That is really, really bad. Lost 2 units in this fight. Well, that cannot be helped. Nothing to be done about it now. Mobilized. Okay, I guess I won't be doing it with him. Let's get you throwing here. Let's get you throwing, or is it better to just attack him? I think it's better to just attack him. Okay, Mr. Autumn Fairy, you can't really do anything. 7 points, that's all you can do, huh? 8 points with this unit. Please tell me I've got somebody who can get a couple more points of damage in on him. Okay. Alright, that's a little bit of a disappointing battle, having lost 2 tier 2 units. But, you know, it's going to happen, and we'll recover from it. Okay, what do we got? We need to build some conduits. Yeah, I'll entertain the request, why not? Okay, bonded vassalage, that's good. Produced, okay. So here we can now see the Infestation army, and we can see the Infestation itself. So it is a pirate cove. It's actually out there in the water. That's interesting. Okay, we'll have to deal with that, but it actually... I wonder if it's possible that Korheim... Can we direct him by any chance? Cooperation. He's got... No. Yes, we can. Pirate Cove. Now, which Pirate Cove is it? There's 3 of them. Okay. Let's go with that one. Okay, yes, that's the one we want him to... We want him to deal with that. I have no idea whether that will work or not. Now, if we were to attack him, this Infestation... We're too banged up, I think. 845 is the strength of his 2 armies now, and that's if this doesn't have additional units that we can't see, which it very well might. So we are going to have to actually back up here, lick our wounds a little bit, get into vassal-friendly territory, so that we can heal up a little bit. And we'll plan our next course of action, but it is going to have to wait, sadly, I think, for the next episode. He's dead unless they're just patrolling. They're just patrolling. Okay, that's good. Lots of infestations in this world. Okay, scout here. Let's get you going in the direction of maybe being able to explore underground. That would be nice. And then you... Let's get you going towards... I'm actually going to... Oh, I guess this is the unit that popped up. No, this is the unit that we built. So is this not a guaranteed? Is the Empire Development thing here? 25% chance. Okay, so it's not guaranteed. In fact, only 1 out of 4 times is it actually going to send us a unit. So, okay. Let's get... Let's go ahead and we still need to gather all of our resources, gather all of our strength here. Down into 1-3 stack. We don't want to start splitting our forces up and have them each be less effective. But in any case, moving forward, nothing has really changed in terms of our strategic objective. It is a little disappointing that we suffered a little bit of a setback in the loss of some units, but again, it's nothing that we can't recover from. And we'll just have to pick up again from there in the next episode. So still really a long road ahead of us in terms of figuring out whether or not we're even going to be able to win this campaign, which is good. It's what I wanted a challenge. Hopefully some other people enjoy the challenge as well. And in any case, thank you all for watching. Feel free to post suggestions and strategy if you like to in the comments. And I will see you all in the next one.